Hello and welcome back to Code with Ro. In today's lesson, we're going to explore the fascinating world of CSS pseudo-classes and pseudo-elements. These powerful selectors allow you to style specific parts of your HTML elements in ways that regular classes and IDs cannot. So if you're new to web development or just looking to enhance your CSS skills, you're in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tutorials like this one. Let's dive in. In the body tag, I'm going to write an H1 that says, "Welcome to CSS Pseudo-classes and Pseudo-elements." Now I'm going to start a P tag that says hover over this link to see the, and I'll make an A href, and I'll just set this to a regular hashtag just to make it a link. And this is just going to showcase the hover effect. Click on it to see the effect. So currently this doesn't do anything because our CSS is empty. First, let's understand what pseudo classes are. Pseudo classes are used to define the special state of an element. For example, you can style a link when it's hovered over or when it's active. So let's see this in action. So in my CSS, I'll do a hover and I'll change the color to red. So now I saved it just to update it in our live server. Now when I hover over it, it'll turn red, just like that. And now what I'm going to want to do is a active, I'll set the color to blue. So when you click on it, it'll turn blue. And when I hover over it, it'll be red. And if I click on it, blue. So now let's talk about pseudo-elements. Pseudo-elements allows you to style specific parts of an element. For example, you can style the first letter or the first line of a paragraph. So now in my P tag, I'll do P first letter, and I'll set font size to 200%. And I'll change the color to green. So now you'll see this H become this large H that's 200% of its normal size, and the color is green. And I'll also do P first line, and I'll change this to bold. So now just the first line is bold. And if I were to maximize this, the whole thing would be bold because it's on one line. And you can also make a combination of both. So if I wanted to do a hover on my P tag and change the first letter to, let's say, color is purple, now when I hover over the first letter of my P tag, it'll change to purple, just like this. So in this example, so it's important to note that pseudo-elements use 2 colons, while pseudo-classes use 1 colon. So for example, this pseudo-class is using 1 colon, P single colon, hover, and pseudo-classes are using double colons. And this distinction was introduced in CSS 3 to differentiate the two. And that's a wrap for today's lesson on CSS pseudo-classes and pseudo-elements. By mastering these selectors, you can add a whole level of interactivity and sophistication to your web designs. Practice these concepts by styling different elements on your web page and see how they transform the user experience. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Code with Ro for more awesome tutorials. Happy coding and see you in the next lesson. If you want to support my channel, the Patreon link is in the description below. Thanks for watching.